What does it take to survive when you have nothing? For the children of Aroma and Happyland, the answer is found in what the rest of us throw away. This is Tondo, Manila. By population, it's the largest district in the capital of the Philippines, home to over 650,000 people. But tucked away in this sprawling urban maze are places that exist on the very edge of human endurance. Communities like Aroma and Happyland, built on and surrounded by garbage. The name Happyland is a tragically ironic twist. It comes from the local Visayan word Hapilan, which means smelly garbage. It's a place where around 12,000 souls live, a fraction of the estimated 4 million people residing in slums across Metro Manila. This isn't just poverty, it's a daily battle for existence, fought in the shadow of a city that generates nearly 10,000 tons of garbage every single day. This is the story of that battle. We're going to follow the people who call this place home to understand not just how they suffer, but how they innovate, survive, and find moments of light in one of the darkest corners of the urban world. This is a day in the life of a scavenger. The day in Aroma starts long before sunrise, not with an alarm clock, but with the pressing need for one of life's most basic necessities, water. In these slums, public utilities stop at the boundary lines. There are no faucets inside these makeshift homes. Instead, water is a commodity that has to be bought. Some families pay peddlers up to 50 pesos for a 200-liter drum. To put that in perspective, many families here are lucky if they earn 200 pesos in an entire day. Without reliable access to clean water, it's no surprise that chronic diarrheal diseases and malnutrition are a constant, devastating threat, hitting children here far harder than in other parts of the city. As the community awakens, the workforce gets moving. Some men who can find work as tricycle drivers will start their day by paying a rental fee of around 300 pesos to a vehicle owner, a huge sum they have to earn back before making a single peso for their families. Many women find work in the local garlic trade, peeling endless sacks for a daily wage of about 80 pesos, less than $2. But for so many others, including the very young, the workday begins at the dump site. This is the heart of the slums economy. Here, children as young as 8 years old join their parents, their small bodies navigating mountains of trash. They're searching for anything that can be sold: plastic, metal, glass. And they are also searching for their next meal. This might be the single most shocking reality of life in Tondo, the world of pagpag. The word itself means to shake off, and it refers to leftover food, mostly chicken from fast food restaurants, scavenged from garbage bags. The process is a grim form of culinary recycling. Scavengers collect the discarded pieces of meat, shake off the dirt and maggots, and wash them. The cleaned meat is then recooked, often fried with a cheap sauce or simmered in a broth, and sold for a few pesos a bag. For thousands of people, this is a staple food. It's a business born from the most extreme necessity. But this survival strategy comes at a terrible cost. Studies of children in impoverished communities in the Philippines have found incredibly high rates of intestinal parasites. The cycle is vicious. Poverty leads to eating unsafe food, which leads to sickness, which leads to medical costs and missed work, only deepening the poverty. Organizations on the ground, like Project Pearls, run daily soup kitchens to provide a safe alternative, feeding hundreds of children a nutritious meal that breaks this dangerous cycle, if only for a day. The work isn't just unhealthy, it's dangerous. The dumps are unstable. Scavengers deal with broken glass, medical waste, and toxic fumes. Yet, every day, they return. Because in a world of no choices, Pag is both a meal and an income. It's entrepreneurship born from pure desperation. For the kids of Aroma and Happyland, the dream of a different life often feels impossibly distant. The barriers are immense. Education is technically free, but the associated costs are crippling. For example, a single school uniform shirt can cost 650 pesos, with another 250 for pants or a skirt. For a mother earning 80 pesos a day peeling garlic, that's more than a week's wages. As children grow, these costs multiply. Families are often forced into an agonizing choice: which of their children gets to go to school? The environment itself is a constant threat. The homes, built from scraps of plywood, tin, and plastic, are incredibly flammable and packed tightly together. Fires are a terrifyingly regular occurrence. In recent years, massive fires have torn through these communities, with some displacing over 1,000 families overnight. After these disasters, residents are temporarily housed in covered basketball courts, but their future is always uncertain. These disasters, combined with the annual threat of around 20 tropical cyclones, keep families in a permanent state of crisis, unable to build a more stable home. The health consequences of living here are stark. Tuberculosis rates are alarmingly high compared to the rest of the city, a reality worsened by the cramped living conditions. A child in these slums is far more likely to die before their 5th birthday. It's a brutal reality shaped by systemic failures. The Philippines' wealthiest 20% holds over half of the national wealth, while corruption can siphon off resources that could be used for vital infrastructure. And yet, for all the hardship, this is not a story about victims. It's a story about fighters. When you walk through the narrow alleyways of Happyland, where homes are so close they feel like a single structure, you don't just see hardship. You see community. When residents are asked what the best thing is about living here, the answer is almost always the same. They have each other. There is a powerful sense of shared struggle and mutual support. Neighbors look after each other's children. They share food when one family has nothing. As one resident put it, even though people are poor, they find happiness in being together. It's a happiness not born of circumstance, but of connection. This resilience is the most valuable resource in Tondo. You see it in the work of community organizations like the Tondo Community Initiative and Project Pearls, which fight for better living conditions and provide crucial services like education and healthcare. You see it in mothers who, after a fire, organize to demand safer housing, refusing to be evicted from the only home they've ever known. You see it in the smiles of children who, despite everything, still find moments to play and laugh. This spirit defies the squalor. It's a testament to the profound human need to build, to connect, and to hope, even when standing on a mountain of garbage. They are not just surviving on what we throw away, they are building lives, families, and communities with a strength that we could all learn from. The problems facing the people of Aroma and Happyland are complex and deeply rooted, but that doesn't mean we are powerless to help. Organizations like Project Pearls are on the ground every single day, providing education, nutrition, and healthcare to the children of Tondo. They run scholarship programs for hundreds of students and serve more than 200,000 meals a year. Your support can make a direct impact. A small donation can provide hot, nutritious meals, keeping a child from having to eat pag-pag. It can help buy a school uniform, keeping a child's dream of an education alive. If you were moved by this story, please consider visiting their website, linked in the description below. You are not just donating. You are investing in human potential and fueling a movement of hope. The story of Aroma and Happyland is a difficult one to witness. It confronts us with the shocking realities of extreme urban poverty and the inequalities that let it persist. But to only see the suffering is to miss the most important part of the story. To spend a day here is to witness the full spectrum of the human condition. It is to see desperation, but also ingenuity. It is to see hardship, but also profound joy. It is to see the failure of systems, but the triumph of the human spirit. The residents of these slums are not defined by the garbage that surrounds them. They are defined by their resilience, their community, and their unwavering will to build a future on next to nothing. Their story is a powerful reminder that even in the most miserable of places, dignity and hope can, and do, survive.